So welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today.
And our excellent adventures.
There you go. Somebody said why I don't say the excellent adventures anymore part, and that gives her something to say. So here we go. We're going to be talking about the buffalo chip today, answering some of the questions you guys gave us. So let's get to it.
All right, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and think about Patreon.
So the number one complaint about the buffalo chip was the dust. How bad the dust is. So right now we're going to flip right over to a camera that we're driving in the truck, and we're going to show you some of the main roads that they've done here in the buffalo chip. They've already asphalted them all the way down. I would say about 75 to 80% of the campground's main roads are all asphalted now. So that's really a great thing, and I hope you guys all appreciate that, and try not to do burnouts all night long and keep people awake. Now, still, if you get up in the back there in the back 40, you know, when you're cutting through on the grass like that, they're not going to ever asphalt that because there's grass right now. And as the rally goes, the grass will die and it'll turn to dust. That's probably just the way it's going to be. Now, the other roads they've actually taken down here and they've tarred and chipped them. So you can, I don't know if I filmed any of that, but if it is, you'll take a look at that now. If not, we'll still be driving around looking at the asphalt roads. So you guys can check all that out. So that's number one thing, number one complaint. So we talked to the buffalo chip, and Rod said, hey, we already got that done, and there's even more going on. We didn't show you what's going on in front of the amphitheater. There's a whole lot of work this year that's being done, but we can't show that yet. That will be coming up on another video real soon. Second complaint we had was the bathrooms, the wash houses, whatever you want to call them. They're really run down. They haven't done a lot to them. You know, for us, they were okay. We were all right. They put, somebody said they were wood pallets. They didn't take wood pallets. Last year, they went in and they put the decking board in all the shower stalls. So you were on something a little nicer than the concrete floor. So, but what we're hearing now from the buffalo chip is that's on their main project for next year, 2023. They're looking to get as many of the bathrooms remodeled as possible. You know, all that, it depends a lot on the weather here, because if it gets too freezing cold, they may have a lot of trouble getting that done. But that is on the list. There's some other things that you guys asked for, and we're going to try to address some of those issues later on down the road and go to that. But these were the two major things. You know, some of you complained about the traffic, things like that. You know, it's a chip.
Yep,
it's
there's
a large,
lot of people here, the biggest party place, so you're going to have a lot of people. There's no way out of that.
Yep. So it's always going to be a big crowd here because everybody wants to be at the chip. That's the idea. And we got a whole lot more videos coming up that we're going to be showing you. We're going to be showing you all the different bike shows that they've got going on. They've got so much stuff that goes on free here. As long as you're not going inside the campground, you're not having to pay. So, you know, we have a builder's breakfast that we're going to be talking about. We've got a bunch of bike shows we're going to be talking about. We've got they got some rides that are going to be going out of here that you guys can check into. And all those items that I just talked about, you don't have to even have a wristband to be involved in any of those events. So there's a whole lot. There's also a museum that's going to be back here in the back, and we'll be talking about that at a future date. So there's a lot of things. Plus, there's a lot of more excitement that we can't talk about yet. We've been teased about it, but we can't talk about it yet, that there's going to be happening at the chip this year. And as soon as it all gets ironed out, we'll be giving you that information. Could be in the next few days, could be next week, but it'll be very, very soon. So there's going to be more action going on here at the chip during the day and the early evening before the concerts start that might say, hey, I want to come down here because I got a chance I could get. Can't give you any more info. So with that, we're going to leave you right here
At the buffalo chip. So thanks for coming along today. We hope we got some of those concerns addressed here at the buffalo chip, where they're working on it and they're thinking about all the things that you said. So subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notification. And we'll see you on the next video.